everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Bears going up against the Redskins. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
And Devin Hester will be back deep for the opening kickoff. The Redskins setting up here for the kickoff. We're underway here. Perhaps the best ever. Hester on the return. Murphy's there to make the stop. That return's good for about 35. Cutler's, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today.
Jay Cutler, let's see, what do you like? The fact that he's tough, that he can move around, has one of the best arms in football? That's a lot to like from Jay Cutler.
First down at the 36. Cutler's running away from the pressure. Got the completion. And Holmes is marked down at the 34.
Cutler's able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
An ear interception that time by Hall. Here's the Bears offense. This season they rank towards the bottom of the league in rushing yards per game. The Redskins lined up in the nickel. Second down and 10. And Daniels is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Crossing routes, that's what you want to throw when you see this type of coverage. 4 deep, cover 4. Look for guys going across the field. Hard for the defense to cover those throws.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Justin Blackman hauls it in. And now here's the Redskins defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Second down and 7. Pulls it in. Picks up 8 here.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Touchdown. Marching right down the field for an opening score.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Bears lined up now for the point after. Driving extra point is good. And Holmes is probably ready to get right back on the field after that last drive. A drive in which he contributed over 40 yards receiving, helping the team score. The Bears setting up here for the kickoff. Jackson's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
First down at the 20. And the catch by Alfred Morris. Here's a look at the Redskins offense. A pathetic point total so far on the year for this bunch. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7. The Bears with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The give. Morris looking for a lane. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Second down coming up. Cousins lines up in the pistol.
Get ready. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
Morris with the grab. Trufant's all over that offense and brings him down.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Out of the gun. And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense. Late in the first, and that's a big stop on third down to bring up a punt. And now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, good job by the defense, but I'll say this for the offense. You got to show more imagination if you want to have success, especially on third downs.
And as the first quarter comes to a close, we'll take a short break before the beginning of the second here in Chicago, Illinois. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now at Soldier Field, the beginning of the second quarter. Hester's going to try and return this punt. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. That return's good for about 23.
Hester, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, very. That's the answer.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 38. Could have been intercepted.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
The Bears get a first down. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. Early in the second, and that touchdown puts a little more distance between these teams.
It does, and you know what? The one team that's behind's got to decide to do. They're going to have to come out here and fight because it's pretty evident. The team that just scored, they got a lot of pride. They're playing hard, and this is going to be a tough day.
The Bears for the extra point kick. The point after try is in the books. Robbie Gould ready to kick it. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Garcon's ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side. Not going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Allen's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Redskins offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
This is third down. put the feet down.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Hester's got it on the return. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
The Bears know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. To Daniels. Robinson's going to make the tackle. The Bears are up right now, Phil, and that's at least partly due to the play of the quarterback. Cutler's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game.
He pulls it down somehow. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch.
Cutler's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Cutler comes out in the pistol. The Bears snap it at the 31. Very nearly intercepted.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
The Bears snap it at the 31. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
Brown's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's another reception, giving him 2.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man cover.
Unable to bring it in.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop a pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback will throw it to you. When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Almost intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in a position like this, and you can knock it down.
How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Garcon's been way less of a factor in the passing game today than we're accustomed to. Maybe this is the drive that he gets things started.
Yeah, you're right, Jim. I think everybody's hoping for that he'll pick up his play and just help everybody on the offensive side. Not doing a good job. He just hasn't been crisp running his routes. And when you're not crisp running your routes, it's hard to get open. Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
And with the second quarter coming to a close, we'll step away for halftime and return to the Windy City for the start of the second half after this. We're back now at venerable Soldier Field, the beginning of the third quarter. He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. The Redskins talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. Redskins running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Redskins get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Out of the shotgun. And they sack him on 3rd down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Hester's got a chance this time. Gains 17. The Bears have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Cutler's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays. Well, the offense, they need to pat him on the hiney when he comes off the field. What a good job by the punt returner. Puts him in good field position.
First down at the 50. Cutler's going to scramble. He's wide open for the red. And Holmes is taken down at the 18.
It's always nice when there's trouble in the pocket that the quarterback's able to run and get outside that pocket and make throws on the run. Nice job that time completing the pass.
He's got the catch.
Redskins have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch.
Rings it in for the score in the end zone. This game is really out of hand now. Still just the 3rd quarter, but I think we're close to being able to put this one in the books.
Oh, yeah. Get that OW column and put a slash underneath it because they have won the game, and they deserve to win, Jim, with their enthusiasm, the emotion they have shown, and playing such solid football.
The Redskins return team has been on the field way too often today as they are getting blown out. The score is 24-0. Jackson's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Redskins have had a game they'd like to forget, and it hasn't been getting any prettier for them in the second half.
Well, sometimes there's days like this, Jim. You know, I don't know what it's like. I've never been in this type of situation, but it's been rough out there. It's not going your way, but just hang in there.
First down at the 20. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of only a yard. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Morris is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
2nd and 9. And Morris is going to take the handoff now.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 4th quarter and a blowout. Let's see if we can get this game over in a hurry.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride, and even though they're getting blown out, to stay in there and keep fighting.
That's his first reception today.
all you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 40. Jordan Reed has the reception.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
Get ready.
And there's a drop.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down. The Redskins all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And off the mark on that short throw.
Well, there's a phrase we have for quarterbacks that get a little nervous in the pocket. We call it cabin fever. I think that's what happened that time. He got a little nervous, and the throw was way off the mark.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Bears offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Blackman's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Redskins, one of the best in the league at getting after the quarterback, but today no pressure, and they're paying the price, Phil.
They are paying the price, Jim. You look at this, you can't always expect your defensive line or your defense to get pressure on the quarterback. When you don't, the defensive backs must come through with good pass coverage. They have not done that here. Forte is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Bears take it from the 43. Forte's marked down after a gain of 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. 3rd and 2. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
Cutler's on the move. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Cutler's able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
2nd and 10. Scans the field. The reception by Daniels. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st and 10. He's drilled as he throws. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Bears take it from the 23. He has the grab. Murphy's the one who brings him to the ground. The Bears in both the first and second halves have featured this wideout. And Holmes has been heavily involved, and for good reason.
Well, what you do, you always look at a defense and see our strength against their weakness, and that's what they found. The guy catching the football is just better than the guy covering it. Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
1st and 10. And it's caught by Mercedes Lewis.
Well, the defense has been terrible all day. Here they are in this situation, down big, late in the game, about ready to give up another touchdown. Don't worry about the offense running up the score. Try to stop it.
And it's knocked down. What a drive this has been. Just a quick drop back. Makes the catch. Touchdown. My goodness, Phil, there's certainly not a whole lot of sportsmanship down on the field right now.
Yeah, this is getting to a point where even I'm starting to feel bad for the losing team, and maybe it is time to call off the proverbial dog and let this game just finish a little bit more mercifully.
And the point after is looking for something positive to go off, as they haven't been able to get anything going their way today. The score's 31-0. He'll have a chance to take off. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Redskins offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
One more snap and we can call it a day. Second down and 10. Looking long.
Almost intercepted that time. We are so late in the season now, and it's all the more impressive to see these guys go out here and get another win to keep the undefeated year going.
They have so many good players and so many ways they can win games, Jim. That's why they're undefeated. But what they're going to notice this week, going to be a lot more reporters hanging around their locker room because this undefeated thing, it's just going to keep building.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.